yeah, let me send the invites. Hold on.
Alright.
30
Spencer, I ain't got long, buddy.
Running game in history.
It is Sid Meier's Civilization.
There's no, you can play this.
I probably got about 25 minutes, man. Cause I gotta get to bed.
Oh, hell, I'll stream it.
No, I've already got it streaming. I'm already got it streaming.
DayZ. No, I don't have DayZ. I have the other one, World
What about your DayZ, bro?
That one also. That's like the
I like Daisy too.
Yeah. That one there, I burned out rather quickly on it. It seemed like it was limited. I saw there was a few problems I ran into where I think they
Daisy from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Not that Daisy, but close. You know which one I didn't like was Metro Exodus. That game sucked ass.
Yeah, franchise tricked me. He said, "Get
Spencer."
Daisy. I went looking.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to put these AIs on veteran.
Yeah, we're gonna play against people.
Oh, you're trying to do online?
It is online, yeah.
How about investing in this city?
Before
Are you joining franchise?
Yes, sir.
I'm not joining.
Sir, yes, sir.
So let's talk about Patriots. What do you think?
Do you think
Fuck
he's
the
gonna
Patriots.
go?
What?
Wait a second now. Wait a second now. Chill out. Chill out. Hate nation. Do you think he's gonna go do the Chargers for 1 year?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Brady?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
But I don't know.
It's not done. It's not done. I don't.
Did you see him in the press conference? He kind of has that like feel. He's kind of giving me kind of that vibe that he don't want to leave New England.
Probably doesn't. I think Bill Belichick wants him to leave, but he doesn't want to leave.
Right.
Because for the last couple of years, Brady will be saying, I want to play till I'm 45, and Belichick's sitting there looking at him like he's crazy next to him.
Right.
And the same thing's been happening this year, like especially during the playoff game. Belichick's been giving the vibe that he doesn't want Brady as his quarterback anymore.
Right.
So, Brady thinks he's going to play until he's 45, but he's not. You know what I'm saying?
What are you guys playing? A Monopoly Plus? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Well-
it's Monopoly Plus and Monopoly something other, dude.
It's
weird.
It's Monopoly Family Fun Pack. You have to get
Yeah.
the right one, otherwise
Yeah.
they'll let you play with us.
Yeah.
It's only $4.50 right now.
Yeah, and it's a good game. But are you going to finish football? Because, I mean, we can just... Well, let me invite Top Gun. I mean, we can wait on Top Gun to download this.
No. I'm not buying.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay. All right.
No. I can throw money out the fucking window right here. That's open up the window and throw
Alright.
20 out.
Let's think of some fucking topics to talk about here.
You don't have to think of any fucking topics. We just come up with topics. Yeah, we just talk. Why you're done
Best
talking
boxer.
about where the fuck he's going?
Best boxer?
Of all
We already went
time.
over this.
No, we didn't.
Mike Tyson.
Nobody's going to beat Mike Tyson.
Best boxer
Mike
of all
Tyson.
time? Of all
Mike
time,
Tyson.
bro?
Mike Tyson in his
I don't
time
know
against
about
any
that.
I
other
mean, you might
boxer
say
and
Muhammad
their prime.
Ali, but you don't
You
think
think he
Mike
could
Tyson-
beat-
Destroy
You don't
that
think
cocksucker.
Foreman? You don't think Foreman couldn't beat him, bro?
No, dude, let me tell you
No
something
way.
about Foreman and Frazier. The only
Foreman
reason
was
they got
fucking a
famous-
badass, dude.
Dude, the
No,
only
no,
reason
no.
Foreman and Frazier got famous is Ali went to jail for like 5 years or 3 years.
Right,
That's the
but
only
Foreman
reason they
came
got
out of
famous.
retirement. Foreman came out of retirement and
Because
still won
he
the
thought
fucking
he was a
belt.
badass because
He
he
didn't
beat...
go to jail. He lost his ability to fight because he wouldn't go in the army. It's different than going to jail. But yeah,
Yeah.
Because he was,
a little bit different.
because he
criminal
was
record,
a,
no.
because Ali was a,
Conscientious.
No, it's just fucking guy.
Conscientious objector, I think is what they call him.
This city is really nice.
Pacifist.
I don't know.
A pacifist that likes
best-
going to ring
okay.
and smashing people's heads in.
Best UFC fighter.
I can't go there.
So,
Best UFC fighter?
Kimbo Slice.
Man, you never know, dude. I mean, Conor McGregor was good. I'm not big into UFC. You know that.
Oh,
Matt
what?
Hughes was pretty good.
Matt Hughes was good.
But really, you might say Hoist Gracie
I'll
was
never
the best.
forget when he powerbombed that dude
Yep.
to knockout.
Yep.
That was the most
That
brutal
was
shit
nasty.
ever.
You want me to tell you
Who talking
another?
about?
Matt
Matt
Hughes.
Hughes.
Powerbomb that dude from
Yeah.
self-defense, knocked out the powerbomb.
Hey, I'll tell you another nasty knockout is when Gabriel Gonzaga kicked the head off. I think it was Gabriel Gonzaga or Cain Velasquez, and he kicked the head off of like Nando de Crow Cop or some shit like that, dude. Kicked his yeah,
Crow Cop.
yeah, kicked his head off, dude.
I don't remember that. And I thought Crow
It was
Cop
nasty. He is.
Yeah,
no,
he was
is.
badass, but he kept fighting when he was way too old. That's why
Right.
he lost.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
It is
he was
nasty.
like in his 40s trying to fight 20-year-olds.
Well, Gabriel Gonzaga wasn't even known for
not
kicking.
idea at all.
It's your turn.
That's what was crazy. Gabriel Gonzaga was not known for kicking, and he.
Hey, what
just,
about
Did
a
he kick him on the
freaking?
end of his jaw with a straight kick, or did he come around
Yeah.
the
Your
roundhouse?
time has come.
Yeah, straight on the jaw.
Straight kick right to the jaw, gave him a fucking whacker. Yeah.
Well,
You're
it came
out
from
of the way.
behind. It came from behind too.
Let's roll the
So
dice.
it was just nasty, dude.
Oh, man.
What about the way UFC is a beauty contest, but you got a fat guy like Roy Nelson who wins the heavyweight championship?
Dude, he's
You know
a
what I mean?
badass, dude.
Man, he sucked
The
ass
only
in that
reason they
fight.
let
He
him
loses
in the
that fight.
UFC
No better
is
time
because
to
he
play
won the
Monopoly
Ultimate Fighter
than
and they
right
had to give him
now.
a contract.
Let's play.
And he wins the freaking championship, and he's over there kicking everybody's ass. You don't think there's more fat guys like that who can fight like that? Give me a break.
Of course there are.
Yeah,
don't wanna be
look it
there
up.
because it's a
Look it
beauty
up.
contest.
Gabriel Gonzaga head kick on Mirko Krokop. Nastiest thing I've ever seen, dude.
Brutal.
It's bad.
You can't send a link from your PlayStation app to the chat and have it won't be one time and shared to everybody in the
You
chat.
landed on a free
Who the fuck
property.
set that app up
Do you
anyways?
invest?
I could have if I had this account on my
Your
friends
turn
list,
starts now.
but I
What do you
didn't,
mean?
so I couldn't do it.
Wait a second. What do you mean if you had this account on your friends list?
No,
When
your
you
account.
sign in-
Your account.
Yeah, but I'm on your fucking friends list. It doesn't share.
No,
To the phone app?
this top whatever it is, Topucks is not on my friends list.
Oh,
Yeah.
topics. Yeah, because I'm on a different account. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Thank you
I
for
imagine you
clarifying
prefer
that.
being on
problem.
this side of the bars.
Because I was like, man, who designed this?
I'll tell you what, who designed the fucking music for this game ought to be castrated.
He's
Like,
monkey right
bad.
now. What are you talking
Like,
about?
bad.
Okay,
Some fun
that's
times.
classic
See you soon.
'80s video
Yeah.
game music right there.
Classic
What you talking about?
80s. God, that's bad.
Classic '80s video game
City.
music. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. You know,
Mow, chicka, mow, mow.
That's
nothing
bad.
popular.
Exactly.
Nothing
Yeah, right.
popular. Just somebody on a
You know
keyboard.
they have. You can go on to YouTube and they'll have arcade sounds,
Are you interested
like
in buying
an actual
this property?
arcade. All the sounds in it, and you can just watch it for like 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 20. It's like 12 hours of a Norwell song.
That's what I
How
sleep
much
to right there.
acid do you gotta drop to want to do that for the afternoon?
What are you talking about? That's what I
All
sleep
right.
to.
Good, man. I hit
talking about?
16, started watching the arcade channel, man. These things
Right?
I knew my mom
Yeah.
walked in
I'm
and
just
out of
listening to
underwear.
the
And
fucking-
there's no video. All it is a stagnant screen with just the sounds. That's it.
I wish
You
you
just put that pipe that through your house out of the
Oh yeah, I never needed any visuals. He was taking care
Alright,
of
I got another question.
Exactly.
Oh, look at
that's-
this. This guy
that's what
already
the
quit. What a
LSD
pussy.
That's what the LSD is for.
Greatest basketball player.
This is your
Freaking,
chance to
Michael
own some
Jordan.
real estate.
Hey
Are
man,
you
when
ready?
did they make radios and pictures that came out of it?
That I ever saw.
Who would you
Say
put
that.
number 2? Who would you put number 2?
I'm not
Trouble
gonna lie.
window pane.
Probably LeBron James.
Little purple mic with that.
I'm gonna be
Sunshine.
honest with you. I'd put Wilt.
Yeah.
I really would.
But I'm talking about
It's
that
your
I've saw with my
Right.
own 2 eyes.
Right.
You know, I don't talk about players I never saw play. You know.
Right.
But that's talking about full entire careers. There were guys that went to the NBA and were good for a couple of years.
Here's
and they
the
got
reason
injured.
why I would put Wilt too, is because Wilt could run. Like people just make it like he was so slow.
Lucky one.
Who are you guys talking about? Will Chamberlain?
Yeah.
I
He
think
bench
that was
pressed
just
like
my
what, 600 and what, like 50 pounds?
Your
crazy.
time has come.
Do you see that new guy for the place for the Celtics? You know that tall guy. That guy can't write. That guy can't even fucking dribble.
Oh, Taco
Can't even
Fall. Taco Fall.
Taco, can he dribble?
He's bad. I mean, he's.
I watched the
you-
highlight thing and he fell down trying to dribble and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know how old he is, right?
To you.
How old is he?
He played like he was already 20 when he first started his freshman year at UCF, and he played all 4 years. So Taco's like already like 24, 25 years old. They just,
So why
you know,
the
he's
fuck
kind of like a commodity,
I
dude.
thought you were going to tell me he was like 17 and a half.
No.
You know, only been playing.
He's old.
By now.
He's actually
he should have been able to figure out
He's
how to
actually
dribble
kind
the
of
ball,
old.
right?
Well, he just wasn't never that good.
Conspiracy, though?
That's the only reason he's in the NBA is because he's
Then
tall.
why the hell are they making such a big deal out of it? Especially here
Because
in
he's the
Boston.
tallest player in basketball right now. That's
but
why.
He can't fucking dribble.
Right, but
You can't get out of his own way without getting his legs spread.
He's almost-
Daddy,
he's like
a
7'5".
fighter.
He's like 7'5".
He's like, I heard he was 7'7".
He might be 7'7". Yeah.
But did you hear? There was another guy like that. It was like 7'7", Manute Bowl, and they said he actually played till he was in his 50s, but he lied to him about his age.
Yeah.
You ever heard that? And he always seemed really slow and like not that good, you know.
He
But
wasn't
nobody
though.
fucking knew he was like 20 years older than he said he was.
Right.
That's pretty smart, though.
Can buy this property.
Yeah, isn't it? He
What do you
raked
wanna
in the
do?
dough. I'll tell you that much.
Just change your date of birth. I could be 40 again. That'd be great.
Yeah. Just shave your beard.
Fucking,
Every time.
you're over there talking to
Yeah,
the
you
college
have to
girls.
shave a lot.
Oh shit, I'm 21. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well, I'm not trying to fucking do that kind of shit, but yeah, thank you for that. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, we are live. We are live, everybody.
No fucking boy. Write it
Fucking
down.
22-year-old
Send it to your
college girls.
complaint. Send it to your congressman.
Right? Let's see.
Shit.
I
Maybe this
shouldn't
is the
have
wrong
bought that
place
shit.
for me after all.
Shake
Maybe.
the
Bought
dice
that shit.
and see what the future holds for you.
I like 21-year-olds.
I like him fried taters.
I like them fresh.
I like him, Fred.
You are not saying that. Jesus, a youngin'.
That's brutal.
Sounds like the type of people that live around here. The way you're talking.
Would you like to invest?
We're gonna go up in the mountains tomorrow and find her some water.
Look at my cute new jeans, boy.
God take
Yeah,
you
yeah.
on an adventure.
Let's roll the dice.
Mr. T.
You want to ride my car?
Jeans. I love that.
You are not to say things like that.
Jeez.
This property is for sale. It's time to become the owner. It's your turn.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
I fell asleep 3 times already.
Yeah.
Do that.
He got a double,
My
man.
controller just
So
Spencer
this-
in
so
my
this-
lap every time it was my turn.
Spencer's
This
hacking
asshole. Yeah, this asshole that kept
cheating.
joining and
That's what I
backing
call
out, joining and backing
bad
out,
news.
flashing his
Left the
icon off
first
and
row.
on. Yeah, he already quit.
it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh, you
left
got a
first.
guy join you? There's actually
Yeah.
another human being on the planet playing that game? Oh my lord.
There
Dude, you
was
can get a
until
full
he took,
game all the time.
He took
Yeah.
one roll and was done. Just like I said.
Probably died of old age.
He's like, fuck this
Waiting
game
for some other
sucks.
motherfuckers to
That's
show
Hugh.
up to
That was
play.
Hugh Hefner out there, man.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
freaking,
Finally, something I can
Your
keep up
time
with.
has
That
come.
damn Call of Duty moves too fast for me. How many frames per second?
Yeah, that
how
Call
many
of Duty.
frames per second?
Yeah, that Call of Duty moves too quick. That Call of Duty.
Fuck me.
You gotta get back into that. Why
I'm
aren't we
pretty
ever
sure
playing
these
that
here
anymore?
glasses are only rated
Because I can't ever
frames
play it
per
because
minute.
I'm always at work.
Owns this property. Time
Franchise,
to pay
you
the
you play that? You do the Call of Duty action or what?
He's
I get
probably
bored with
like,
all that
He's
shit,
looking for
honestly.
an expert. I'm not
You know-
good enough for him.
Oh, I'm a fucking expert. What do you want to do with the game? So check it out. You know who I like playing with is the other guy. What's his name?
Tim.
No. Defend his buddy. The guy that's
Oh,
a fucking
Neshoba.
maniac.
I would
Neshoba. Oh man, that is a funny bastard there. That's the guy that gets under your fucking skin right there, that dude.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Cause he'll grind you and you get upset and shit. You guys start fighting. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love controversy. Yeah.
You should have heard me talking to some of his friends.
Oh,
I was about ready to come
some
over to Alabama and whip their ass.
Take a break.
That is
Wait,
great.
what?
talking about when I was talking to Tidmore and those guys?
Tidmore. Titties more.
Now, Defender has threatened to go to people's houses on at least 3 different occasions.
Really?
Dude,
I love that.
hey,
I missed that.
dude, you would have loved one of my friends'
Drag
talk.
him out by his hair.
His
beat
name was
ass.
Mossy Oak, 1998X. It's a guy that I knew that I went to school with. Dude, he would sit there and say like, "Hey man, go fuck yourself, you little fucking bitch." And then he'd say like a bunch of other stuff. He goes, "I'll tell you my address." He'd give out the actual address where he
That's
lived.
not smart. Okay,
Dude,
That's
he's
not
crazy,
smart.
dude.
Not anymore.
yeah,
Oh, he used to do that on that
Joey
MW3.
Ordered $80 of Papa John's.
I
Yeah.
used to do that shit till somebody come over to my house with a gun, and then I stopped.
No,
Yeah.
no way.
Shake the dice
Yep,
and
yep.
see what the future holds.
I was gonna shoot his ass. I had a fucking gun in my hand. But I was
Let's
like,
go
fuck it. So I
shoot
just, I put the fucking gun down. And I came outside. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, you need to stop right there. I think we're getting into some crime wave shit. I don't want to be talking about this any longer.
No, I mean he came on my property with a gun, so I don't know what to tell him.
Yeah.
You know?
If there's a body buried somewhere, you might not want to disclose it while the
I'm
damn
gonna have
stream's
to. I'm
rolling.
gonna have to edit.
Right.
I'm gonna have to edit
Yeah.
this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, right.
Bad
Yeah.
boys.
We
What
did
you
not
call
confirm nor deny the existence of a body
Yeah.
in Defender Spencer's
I
backyard.
didn't hear any
the
of
old
that.
cop
what we
song?
just went on.
The
I
old
didn't
cop
hear any of
song.
it. I had my mic on mute.
Boys, what you want?
Right.
What
Yeah.
you gonna do?
I
Yeah.
think we need to shift gears into back. We need to bring it back to sports or video games, not home
You want me to
invasions
bring
and
back-
Well, what the hell? I want
damage.
to talk about slapping the shit out of somebody.
No. Well, that's on the
Your
slapping the
turn
shit out of
starts
somebody's
now.
channel. This
Right.
isn't that channel.
Anyways, though. How
All
about
right.
this football? Best
What's up?
defensive player. Best defensive
Of all
center
time?
ever to play the game. Yeah.
Can buy this
Oh
property.
man.
Best defensive center.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wake me up when you move out of basketball.
Shaq had like 12 blocks in one game or something.
Yeah, but Akeem Olajuwon was better on defense than him. For sure.
What about Lambeers?
Yeah.
I don't know about
Lambert.
that guy.
You don't know about him?
Bill
No,
Lambier?
not really.
What?
I mean, he was before my time. I know about him, but I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
Not
You didn't
before
watch
my
him
time.
play.
Dennis
watch him
Rodman,
play.
Bill Lambeers. Come on.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman might be the greatest I ever saw, actually.
I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one that no
But
one
he's
talks
not
about.
center, though.
Property.
I'll tell you one that
Not
no
the
one
best.
talks about that really gets under my skin. Nobody talks about his defense at all. David Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
David
I really
Robinson
didn't
for
like
center.
him too much.
I actually
wasn't into
did
that guy.
because he was a military guy. He served in the
And that's
Navy
how I
for
was.
like.
That's what pushed you over the edge was that.
Yep.
That's right,
because,
Admiral.
well, I don't want to get political.
Robinson.
I don't want to get political on this, but
Right.
people in the military tend to lean a different side.
You're not in trouble.
True enough.
Oh,
My
definitely,
side.
definitely, yeah, right, yeah. Your side tend to lean to your
That's my
side,
side. Absolutely.
and people in the NBA tend to not lean towards your side, Tom. So we're just going to keep it at that.
Exactly. Back in China and all.
Watch, they'll probably they'll delete the video now.
Your chance to have some real
Yeah, right.
They'll put the context clues together.
This shit's already
in
reported to the
Vietnam?
NSA.
Are you in Vietnam? Take that video down.
Yeah.
They got a
What
guy
is
who's
that?
in Vietnam in the video.
What's that guy say? I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
How about the chopper? The chopper one.
Vietnam.
Yeah, good
That's
one.
good. That was a good movie. I like that movie.
Interested
Some folks
in
are
buying this
born.
property?
How did? Oh, fuck.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah.
You're looking for a copyright infringement? Go ahead and roll it.
Shake the dice and see
I
what
don't
the
think me
future
singing
holds
it is
for you.
gonna,
No, that's not gonna do it.
result in that. Yeah. No.
You're
Oh,
a
what?
good
So we're
sing-
free to
you're a
karaoke?
good- Yeah, you're a good singer.
I don't know
I'll
about
tell you what.
karaoke yet,
I'll
but-
tell you what. If you guys come back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'll do another hour of this
This
shit.
property is looking for a buyer.
8 o'clock Eastern time for all you fuckers living out in West Kabumpa.
Alright.
Alright. Now, this is a way to bring people back, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll have to work on this.
Alright.
Maybe it's slightly scripted. Defender can write up good stuff to talk about. In order.
Yeah.
Oh, you could.
Alright.
You could tailor
Best
the conversation.
video game of the 90s.
Why don't we talk about
Here's to
something
not giving
more
money to one of your
interesting?
opponents.
Okay.
That's what?
What about legalizing pot? Something like that.
Oh god.
I mean, nobody's against it, right? But
I don't get high anymore, so.
neither do I. But
you know
I'll
what?
tell you this: I'm
So I
not
don't give a
against it,
fuck.
but I don't want to live around a bunch of motherfuckers that are high on pot all the time.
Thank you. I'm actually,
I'm
yeah,
alive by
that's
that.
that's actually how I am about it.
Listen, if they want to do whatever the fuck they want to do, I don't give a shit. As long as they don't fucking affect my area, I'm good.
I don't care if they do it, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather not be
Right.
How
around
the fuck am I
someone like
supposed
that.
to know if my neighbor's high or not?
Exactly.
He's gonna go out in his yard
Sometimes
naked?
you
I
have
don't
to
think.
pay
I don't
the
know.
price.
How am I supposed to know? How's it gonna affect me if he's getting high?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
got some money.
asking.
I mean, I've been around people like that. You know,
Well, I
you know what
understand.
you know what I used to do, but
Yeah, I know, I get it, but what I'm saying is, so say my neighbors get high, well, like
Yeah.
three out of the 5 right here.
yeah,
How the fuck am I gonna know? Are they gonna do something different?
yeah.
Are they gonna sit in their car?
Alright,
and
I got
idling or
I got a
something?
good topic.
I mean, I'm not gonna know. I don't care what they do.
You talk about video games in the '90s. That's a good one.
No.
Best one. What about track and field? I thought
about-
that was a good one.
Track
about
and
more
field,
general?
Yeah. Now there's something to fucking put yourself to sleep through. Track
I got
and
no
field.
more general. I got a more general. Best soda.
Come on, franchise. It's your turn.
That's soda. Boy, we're
Oh, yeah,
got our arm all the way at the bottom of the
Yeah.
barrel.
Your
Yeah.
turn starts
Royal
now.
Crown Cola.
How about
I'll
best
be there.
wrestler all time? Best wrestler all time.
Haystacks Calhoun.
Franchise.
That's an
Basics.
old ass. That's an old
Jody
ass.
Gurria.
God
I'm
damn.
sorry,
Tanaka.
you're gonna
You
hate
and-
me for it, but Hulk Hogan, dude, who could beat him? He's probably the most famous
His
wrestler
wife-
that ever
Oh
came
His
my
along.
wife
God.
beat him down. What do you mean who can beat him? His wife beat him.
Terry
I'm
got
not
his
talking about
ass
the
beat.
best. I'm talking about the one I
You ever
like the
see
most.
that? Hey, do you ever see that when he's on the roast?
I'm gonna tell you who I like the most, bro.
No.
I'm gonna tell you who I like the most. Taker.
Wait a second.
Who?
Undertaker, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, Undertaker. I didn't see him. Yeah, he was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we probably have to go by the
Let's roll the
decade.
dice.
You have to go best. of the
Yeah.
decade.
I don't remember the old ones, and I don't
Best
know
of
the
the-
new ones.
I mean, best of Top Gun. He's talking before fucking WWF. Like he's
I'm
talking
talking
before.
like 1972.
Yeah, dude, he's talking before like the WWF was even around.
What
Like,
about this? What about this?
He's talking
Most pumped up wrestler of all time.
Scott Steiner.
Oh, you think it's
Scott
him?
Steiner.
What
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
I
Ryback's
think the
pretty
most
bad.
And see
Hey,
what the
pump
future holds for you.
yourself up into a Slim Jim. What about him?
Oh, Macho Man.
Yeah,
Macho
Randy
Man was
Savage.
pretty. Yeah, he
kind of
was.
small
Snap
though.
into a Slim Jim.
The
I'll
best
tell you one-
physique though that I ever saw was Batista. I'm telling you. That I
Yeah.
can remember.
Best altered body through the use of steroids.
I'll tell you another
Yeah.
one that was pumped up. Hey, seriously, I'll tell you another one that was pumped up that a lot of people don't even know about. Benoit, Chris Benoit.
Let's ride the train.
He was the one. He was the one that hung his family in Atlanta.
But what about how big you are though? Does that not count or
I'm
what?
serious. Top, did you hear about that shit?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That what was that 07 that happened?
Yeah, not
06,
that long
07.
ago, actually.
It's
Yeah,
your
Not
turn.
that
12
long
years ago.
really.
A lot of people
Yeah.
forget about all that.
Yeah.
And that was when I was watching it.
About all that.
Well, that's
Yeah.
when they had to turn down the PG-13. That's when they had to calm it down because of that happened.
You have enough money to buy
Fucking
this
crazy,
property.
dude.
Would you like to invest?
And it's crazy because all the wrestlers said that he wasn't like that. He wasn't like he's just normal.
His
I guess
fucking
it-
wife, man, there's a lot more to that story than the. I mean, yeah. You hear some of these wrestlers shoot videos that they won't hardly even talk about.
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But one of them did allude to,
Have you thought about
his wife was Woman, the wrestler character.
Yeah. Yeah.
And her, what they call her gimmick was kind of a dominatrix type of chick, right?
Yeah.
And somebody said that sometimes talent can get caught up in their own gimmick.
Nothing can happen.
Right.
He was saying that she had gotten caught up in her own gimmick, and so
Right.
there's no telling what she was
life
doing with all
imitates
those
art.
other wrestlers or whatever.
Crazy.
Who knows? But it obviously drove old dude over the damn edge.
Yeah,
the
been
fuck
wild.
it
That kid might not even have been his. Who knows? I mean, something obviously has switched where
It's
there was,
crazy
like,
because
no
I was
going
little
back.
when that shit was even going
Something
on.
fucked up there. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I actually liked Benoit growing up.
Because there's a catalyst.
Everybody liked
to
him. He was
everything.
a horseman.
He was a horseman.
Yeah, Benoit, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and.
But still, though, I mean, you can't just say that wasn't crazy. I mean, I know you're not
You
saying
are
that,
poor,
but, you know,
just out of cash.
well, no matter what the deal is, I can't see anything driving me that mad. You know what I'm saying? But
No, I
mean,
can't
you
either.
know.
I mean, I'm sure he couldn't either until the moment he did that. That's why I'm saying whatever it was,
Yeah.
which will never
Right.
be.
How did he
For
kill
our
her? Supposedly
consumption.
he hung her. Supposedly he said he hung her. Or maybe it could have been a
Man, he
dominatrix type
choked
situation.
the wife. I think he choked the wife to death, and then he
Killed the kid.
Gave the kid a bunch of Xanax.
Yeah.
And then put him in a sleeper hold, and
Yeah.
he just choked him out.
And hung
And
himself.
then he took his home. He took his home gym and pulled the arm and pulled the weight down, and then wrapped the cord around his neck and let the weight go, and it snapped his neck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen,
It's
that
crazy.
took a while to accomplish, right? Like not halfway through, you're like, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah, no, he
Didn't he have like a note
off the
too,
fucking-
or some shit like that?
Shit's definitely off the meter then.
Yeah, it happened in Atlanta, dude. It's crazy.
And then sure, he's the one that did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like he didn't come home and his family was already like that, and then he just said, "Fuck it, I'm out. I'll just do the neck thing." I mean, they show that he's the one that
man.
he's the one
There's
that killed
obviously
his,
a lot of rumors going around about a possible motive. If there's
somebody else did
things
it. and
being
then
alluded to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's kind of crazy because Guerrero died like what, a year before that?
Before that, I don't even know.
Who's the dude that fell? Remember the guy that fell?
Owen Hart. Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
That's Brett's brother.
yeah, you
And
remember Sid Vicious?
you know what's
I
crazy?
used to love Sid
Yep.
Vicious.
I remember when he broke his
Until
leg in
he
01.
got- He
Yep.
couldn't fight anymore. I
Yep.
used to-
That was
oh,
that's
that made me
that's a
mad.
nasty injury. Look that shit up top. That'll make you
What is
puke
it?
for a little while.
What is it?
Sid Vicious breaks the leg.
Oh yeah, what do you break the
Snapped
the
it.
What is it?
Oh,
Femur?
oh yeah, he snapped it, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was bad.
Mm.
Yeah, like dude, it was like a fucking like, it's almost like a stick, dude. You just snap it in half.
That arterial artery, you know, the one that like Bo Jackson blew out in his career.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
one that
the
runs
hip.
down next to your
Yeah, the
I think
hip.
it runs in your inner thigh by your groin there actually.
Yeah.
And you fuck
He
that
said it
up
was
there,
like an ice pick. He said it was like an ice pick stabbing him.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I broke my arm like that, dude. My forearm.
Yeah,
It
that's
was bent
nasty.
back and everything.
Nah,
playing
dude.
football.
What was crazy was Bret Hart and Vince McMahon had that little scuffle with that I
Man, I do
screwed
not want
Bret.
to play this shit. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
Yeah. Go ahead and back out if you want to.
Yeah, I did, man. I don't want to play that.
Shit, I just have the stream on
Yeah,
here to
I
talk,
couldn't do it
really.
to myself. Huh?
Yeah, but we got to keep the game on for it to keep recording, though.
Yeah. No, you're good.
We'll just keep playing me and you till you're
Yeah.
done.
I don't know. Like, I just think that it was really messed up when he died because Bret and Vince McMahon had that, you know, Vince screwed Bret. You remember that incident?
It's your turn.
No? Or am I crazy?
I don't know.
No, I don't remember anything like that. But that doesn't, because
Okay, so apparently,
the
like,
whole thing in Canada where he wasn't supposed
Something
to
good
lose
is
the
going
belt.
to happen.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
that's not.
the Canadian thing, is that what happened? Canada got involved in it.
Well,
Brett
no.
wasn't supposed to drop the. Yeah, you go ahead and tell him, man.
Yeah, so apparently Bret Hart wasn't supposed to lose the belt.
Success.
Well, the ref counted 1, 2, 3, like very fast, and he exits the fucking ring
No,
very fast.
Wait. You're already. Vince slid in the ring and did the 1,
Right.
2, 3.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
Well, go ahead and tell the rest of the story. It'll still line up, but that was kind of a.
But I could have swore the ref counted 1, 2, 3, and then Vince comes out there and Bret looks at him and spits in his face. That's what I thought what happened.
Well, I thought he slid under the bottom rope, did the 1, 2, 3, and slid out, and Bret looked at him like, "What
Well,
the
maybe
hell's
that-
going on?"
maybe
And
that's
then
what-
Vince, like, took the belt and started
Yeah.
walking off, and like the match was over.
Right,
then
because
Bret
the
went
bell
back.
never
I thought
rung.
the match was going on, and I came in there and whipped everybody's ass.
Well, the reason
that was
you
definitely
knew,
a dream.
Well-
You're out of control right now.
you knew, well, you knew the
That's
match
alcohol.
Shit out
wasn't.
of
Vince,
Vince,
does
so we
that
go the
shit.
fuck home.
Yeah,
Well, you knew the
alcohol
match
did that.
wasn't
Fucked his
ended.
wife.
You knew the match didn't end because the bell didn't ring. That's
How
what
are
was
you
so
gonna
crazy
script
about it.
something where a guy, say, you know, most of it's scripted, but how are you going to script where a guy spits in your face? I'm not going to script that.
Right.
I'm not going to have somebody write that part in. I mean,
Well,
that's
that's like
parts that's gonna
Rikishi.
not happen.
Why would you script something where somebody puts their ass in another guy's face?
Or the other little dude, the little crackhead dude, China.
Yeah.
What was the name? Six or some shit?
Yeah,
X-Pac. I hated
X-Pac.
that weird eye.
yeah, that was
This
a
little
weird
Bronco
fuck.
Buster, where he like basically
Yeah.
humps your face. I mean, get out of
Really?
town.
Yeah, I
Really?
swear.
Humping?
Go ahead, football.
Yeah,
What
I swear
are
to
we
God.
doing? Why are we bidding on all this shit?
I don't know, dude. I don't even give a fuck.
Oh, you're
I
saying
don't
go ahead,
understand
Nicky.
what's going on.
I don't even know what.
You're being
Give it all
brief
to me
right
then.
now.
if you don't give a fuck.
You should report him.
Yeah, Spencer, you're hacking it, dude.
I'm hacking.
You're hacking
my
it,
brain.
dude. Quit hacking it,
I'm
Spencer.
hacking my mouth.
Quit fucking hacking it, dude. Just stop.
I'm a hacker.
Yeah. I don't know. I could talk about wrestling all day long.
I'm hacking into the big shit.
Alright. Who would win in this match, okay? Mark
How
Henry.
about the?
Just listen,
Okay,
just
okay,
listen.
all
Mark
right,
Henry,
okay.
Andre the Giant, King Kong Bundy, the fucking Big Show, the Great Khali, or you guys ain't even gonna know this motherfucker. If you know this motherfucker, I'll send you $5 fucking PayPal. The fucking
ready.
Giant Gonzalez.
I know most of those guys, but
Look
shit,
it up.
it's a
Look
tough
how
one.
tall that
Gonna be
motherfucker
Andre.
is.
Andre's gonna take it anyway.
Top. Look
dude.
up the Giant
was
Gonzalez
in bad
versus
shape.
Undertaker versus Undertaker
like
WrestleMania 9.
It's a talk like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude. This motherfucker was a legit 8 feet tall.
The guy drinks a 6-pack to take an aspirin.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
what all these people are doing who are 7'7" shit.
Michael
Sign a
Buffer
deal.
had to like take a nap between announcements.
Sign a deal with WWE.
Sign
And
a
then
deal,
they come into the
WWE, get
ring
over with.
slowly like a slug.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I just. Yeah.
Well, what about this though? Let's talk about some serious wrestlers who would win a fight, a real fight.
A real
You got the
fight.
Macho Man. You got the
You heard
Macho
about
Man.
Shawn Michaels getting his ass beat in Syracuse back in the 90s, didn't you?
Congratulations.
Two
Them
thugs.
wrestlers, dude, they fight all the time.
No,
shit.
he got mugged, dude. Shawn
Oh, yeah.
Michaels did by like 4 or 5 people in Syracuse, New York. Reason why is because my dad lived there and he heard about it
Yeah.
after a match.
How about
Why'd your
two
dad
chains
mug
getting
Shawn
robbed for
Michaels,
his
man?
chains?
My dad didn't mug him. It was on the news.
Oh, he didn't do it. He just heard of the under.
He just hurt. Yeah.
Wonder if there happens to be a reward for any information on that.
Right?
Like to report Football Villain's daddy, please.
Or We're just turning into a fucking.
Alright, how do you spell that? How do you spell football villain?
MR period football villain senior.
Right?
Senior?
Yes,
Yeah,
Mr. Football
look it
Villain
up.
Senior.
Look it up, football senior. That's the guy.
That'd be funny. Did he hit the wall like Dale?
Pay the price right now. But
He hit the
maybe
wall like
there's
Dale.
another way.
Smack that wall
Hit the wall
like Dale.
like Dale's illegitimate son not getting any money. That's how he hit the wall.
So who
Alright,
would win?
what would,
You got,
alright,
let's-
what
let's-
would
let
be
me-
the
let me do this
worst?
one.
Alright, go ahead. Go ahead.
You got the Macho Man.
Okay.
You got Hulk Hogan.
And
you
a
got
real
Sid
fight.
Vicious and a real fight. And you got, let me see.
Oh shit.
You got, I don't want to put somebody too tough in there. Let me see. You
I'll put
got
him in there.
fucking, you got Bret
So
the
you're leaving
Hitman
me
Hart.
out, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
You're
got
not
Bret
even
the
in the
Hitman
running,
Hart.
George. You could
Who's
just
gonna
kill
win
these
that
guys.
shit?
Can't
All
be
right.
Come on,
Sid
franchise.
In a real
Vicious.
fight, well, the first
real
one,
fight.
I mean, Macho Man and Bret Hart are out. And I
Yeah.
mean, Sid Vicious
Why
over
is
Hulk Hogan's
Macho
easy.
Man out?
Because
He-
freaking Hulk
yeah,
beat
I
his
agree with
ass at a freaking Kid
Yeah.
Rock concert.
Yeah.
I thought that the
Oh,
Macho
did he?
Man was
No,
always.
he
I
did.
thought Hulk Hogan
He
was always
did.
running away from the Macho
This
Man.
sale is getting interesting.
Yeah, Hawk was part of
I
the
mean,
Road
what is
Warriors,
Hulk
right?
Hogan? Some kind of like, I mean, Hulk Hogan's no fighter. That's just a leg drop in his fake fight.
Do I see a
Yeah,
pattern?
exactly.
That's why
I
I
mean,
think
if the best he
Macho
can do
Man
in a
would
fake
kick his
fight's a
butt.
leg drop, I hate to see what he tried to do in a real fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Come down
saying.
to
That's
them
why.
eye gouge.
That's why Macho Man can kick his butt, right?
Some 5'12".
But that don't make
5'1".
Macho Man a good fighter. That just makes Hulk a puss.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
what
right.
about Sid Vicious? You know, he looks kind of
I
tough.
think Sid
right?
Vicious is going to beat everybody in the little
Yo.
grippy sissies you just named.
Well, I named those people like that on purpose. I wasn't trying to name the toughest ones. But,
Oh no.
Let's play.
but Bret the Hitman Hart, he was a cool guy. You know, I mean, he was down to earth.
But he
you know,
was a-
like, he
Bret
might have been-
Hart-
had to take up for a
Hold
few
up,
people
hold
in his
up.
life.
Bret Hart
I
was
mean, yeah, he was
Sonny.
cool, but he's not like going to
He ain't a
beat
fighter,
up a
he's a
6'10",
wrestler.
300-pound guy.
He ain't a fighter, he's a wrestler.
I
There
know
is
that.
a
I'm just saying
difference.
by his attitude,
Right.
you know. But
Whatever
he
happens,
probably had to take
don't
up for
Yeah,
a few
in the
people in
real
his
world
life.
Better not give
environment,
me none of
things
that damn
are
attitude.
completely
Right.
Listen, everybody has a like it's said. Everybody has a fan.
Well, don't get it twisted. I mean, there's WWE wrestlers, man, you wouldn't want to fuck with at all.
You don't want to fuck with any of them. Shit, I mean they're
no,
strong as
but-
fuck. I'm not saying they know how to fight, but you ain't got to know how to fight very good if you can bench press 500 pounds. I'm saying.
Yeah, you do.
Perhaps you should
Anyways,
manage your
though.
portfolio.
If you don't know how to throw a punch, all that punching power is no because use. I mean, yeah, it's still gonna hurt when you hit somebody. But I mean, the difference between hitting somebody without rotating your shoulders and hitting somebody with rotating your shoulders is night and day. I mean, that's a very simple thing. A lot of people don't even know.
So here's the thing to me: if you're fighting someone who has experience fighting, yeah, you're gonna lose if you're like that. But most guys that never had experience, never trained or anything, in my opinion, they would lose. You know, I've seen guys like that are strong, just throw a little weird looking punch and just bam, knock the shit out of somebody. I mean, I'm not just saying that like without seeing shit
I just
like
don't know much about those guys back then too, because I never, you know what I mean? I didn't watch them.
that. Well, how about
Hell,
some
when
new
I
guys?
hear fucking haystacks, I mean, god damn, that's fucking what,
I
68?
love the sound of his haystacks, and his whole gimmick was he came out in farmer jeans. You know what I mean? What do they call them? You know, the overalls, right?
If I were to give you 3 or 4 people, like actual people that could actually probably fight, I mean, okay, I mean Brock Lesnar comes to. I'm not saying he's a great UFC fighter, but you know he comes to mind.
He is.
It's time
Get
to
me in
find out
over. He's a badass
who
UFC
Brock
fighter who won the championship.
And people ain't gonna like what I have to say right here, but Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle, yeah.
Kurt Angle won the
Let's roll the dice.
in wrestling. He won the Olympics in '96, and he did a lot of MMA before that. People don't even know. People don't even know that about Kurt Angle.
Olympics, huh?
And he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for what years was it? I think it was the 2 years in. was it 92,
Well,
93?
yeah, he was one of the few legit.
Right, exactly. A lot of people don't. Right. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, did he ever play football before, or was it like a publicity stunt?
No,
Unless
he
he
played
played
football
still.
before.
No, he played football
Because
before.
me, the whole Brock Lesnar being on the Vikings for a couple of weeks was like a publicity thing, you know.
But technically, you could, you know, he actually had that right where he, you know, he did. He technically played for the in the NFL.
Football
I don't
players
see
try to
how
be
Brock
boxers
Lesnar
too,
could be at least marginally good at any.
I'll tell you
contact
another one
sport.
too.
Freaking
Bobby
dude, got
Lashley.
them
Your
gorilla
turn
arms.
starts now.
Bobby Lashley.
But it depends on what position you're playing. Like if he was playing middle linebacker, he ain't gonna make it to NFL because you got to know a lot of shit about
Well, I mean,
football to
don't
do that.
put him in a
good.
different position. I mean, I'm not comparing him to a wide receiver. I mean, don't
Yeah.
just throw. That's not what he was playing defensive end.
He was
Long
playing
ass
defensive end,
muscular arms keep them offensive
Love
linemen
what
off
you've
of
done
him.
to the place.
Yeah.
I mean, he's built good for contact sports. I mean, they can find one where his arm length is beneficial instead of
Yeah.
pushing people around and keeping them at bay. Man, he's
Yeah.
got some long ass arms.
That type of shit translates into real world fighting. There's no
You
doubt
can
about
buy
that.
this property.
All
What do you want to do?
Who is the most overhyped wrestler of all time? Not fighter, actual wrestler.
Man, I
No,
know
we're
you're
not
gonna
talking
think
about.
this is weird.
We're not gonna and do not put talking shit. What do they call it? Promos. Don't talk nothing about promos. I don't care about their promos. Just their actual wrestling. Who is the worst wrestler of
Man,
all time?
let me tell you, in my opinion, it was Andre the Giant because he was so bad physically, he couldn't hardly do anything in the ring. But he was so big.
That's actually kinda
that
true.
Frickin', yeah, he was so
'Cause
big
when-
that he was.
when he got to
drew an
WWE
attraction.
Look, nobody's gonna like what I have to say about this one, dude. You want me to tell you the worst wrestler? The one from what I've seen from videos and everything.
I knew you wanted it.
The fucking ultimate fucking warrior. That motherfucker couldn't wrestle for shit. Literally, all he had was this fucking ribbon fucking shit going on. This fucking crazy ass fucking paint. Fucking talked in this fucking crazy ass
He
voice.
was
Fucking
pumped up like a motherfucker.
yeah, dude. Like that motherfucker couldn't wrestle for shit, dude.
Successful people make their own luck.
But that may have just been his character. I thought he could. I always liked him, but
Right, because of his energy. Everybody did. That's what I could not understand. I was like, how is this motherfucker? They're like, dude, his energy, bro. I'm like, what?
Energy.
Right. I was like, what?
now energy and energy are two totally different things.
Well, there was a lot of really good wrestlers that could just cut a promo, but they couldn't really wrestle.
Oh, you know what
Rowdy
I noticed?
Piper.
It's time to be
I'm gonna cut you off right here because of the energy thing, which reminded me of something. You, my friend, with the football, have left the crew. Why'd you leave the crew? You got what you wanted and left?
What do you mean?
On Heat. Need for Speed Heat. You left my crew. Why?
I didn't leave it.
You never joined it?
That or I haven't been on it. I don't know. Unless someone
You
kicked me
played
out of it.
together on it.
Oh,
We were
you
in
know
the
what?
lobby together.
That's what it is. Been raped. Been raped. Wanted to try to.
Oh yeah, he wanted to try and muscle you. You started playing the game in 10 minutes. 10 minutes into the game, driving game, he decides to tell football thing about the driving game.
Feeling lucky.
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
remember?
dude. Oh dude,
And
I.
that's when you just
Yeah, I
said
said fuck
him
that.
and
Yeah.
Because I went there and I kicked a bunch of people out of the crew so other motherfuckers could get in there because it's level 50 so they could get the trophy, you know. And then I'm like, where's football? He's not even in here. So what you did was you didn't even join the...
Yeah, I never joined it.
Okay. He did Austin Powers, by the way. So he must have not played it that much either. I sent him an invite. Alright. I didn't see you in there. Energy, that's why. The name
Oh,
of the
you're
crew is
good.
High Energy.
Oh man.
Not the nicest place to visit, but at least
You guys
you're
don't play
safe.
Need for Speed? You don't play Need for Speed franchise? No Need for Speed?
Let's play.
Yeah, I have some of them.
Alright. You don't have the new one, is what I'm saying.
How new is the new one?
Need for Speed 2 months.
I don't think I got that.
2.5 months. Yeah. And you don't do it either, Defender?
You're home.
No, I played the online one, but that's
They're all
it.
online, buddy.
No, I'm talking about the computer version.
Oh, you mean your PC
Oh, what the
version?
fuck?
Yeah. Believe it or
No
not.
one cares. No one cares.
Turn starts now.
No one cares about your
I don't.
PC.
No one gives a shit about your PC activities, buddy. It's about PlayStation right here. No, well, okay. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I play them all and I love them all and I'm replaying them on.
Now's a good time to think about your next move.
I'm doing
$0.
PS3 versions. Because they're all back online. That's what I'm doing. No big deal. Let's move the fuck on. Go
What
back
about
to your,
this? What about this,
arm
dude?
wrestling or whatever you're talking about.
Best
Yeah, perfect.
downloadable
The dice
game
and see what
under
the
$20
future holds for
that you
you.
ever bought.
Ooh. Okay.
There's a couple. God Mode was a great game on PS3. God Mode. There's another one too. A $10 game.
Sweet home.
These are both $10
Have you thought
games.
about upgrading?
God Mode was great, and I actually asked Sony to bring it on PS4, which they didn't, so fuck them. And Shoot Many Robots. An absolutely great game, and they're both co-op games. And they're not like 100 trophies in the game or none of that shit, but great games. Shoot Many Robots and God Mode. There's a bunch of them.
That was $10. That was $10.
It was $10. Fucking
You
great.
let
What
it
about
off
you,
your
football
property.
villain?
Do you want to invest?
Well, technically, I mean, I can't even really say for the PS3 because literally all my games on PS3 is physical, besides a few. But
Yeah.
I will say this: when I bought the original Resident Evil, I bought it at this website called Humble Bundle, right?
Yeah.
And they gave me all sorts of stuff with it, man. It was crazy. It's like I got that on PS4. I got Resident Evil 0 on PS4.
Congratulations.
I got Strider on PS3. I got the whole Devil May Cry collection. I got Mega Man 9 and 10. And then I got Remember Me for PS3. And
How much was this?
SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 and
Anybody else quit listening
2011.
4 games ago?
We're talking about one
Yeah.
game. We're
Right,
talking about
right.
one game.
All
How
that,
much was the fucking bundle, buddy?
$10.
$10 for all that bullshit.
For all that bullshit.
And more, obviously. That was
Yeah.
what
We're
we
talking
talked
about one game. One
Right.
game.
No, that was
Okay,
a
so-
good. That was a
But-
good.
So let me
that
do
was a
mine.
good score. That was a
But
good score.
to get back to my story, yeah, the original Resident Evil.
So mine, I think it was, I don't know if it's Jeremy McGrath's, but I think it was called Jeremy
Oh.
McGrath's Off-Road
Off-Road.
Racing. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
That's
that. That was
badass.
a great game too. It was a $10 game. You're right. Fucking nice job.
What
on that
about
one,
you,
'cause
franchise?
that was a good one.
I got Rocket League when it was free, and it wasn't pay to win or pay to have cool skins when at the beginning either. It was like,
Yeah.
Rocket League was free, and you didn't have to like pony up money for skins or anything. It was just free.
Yeah, but that's not
Awesome.
the question. It was asked. The question was asked for $10.
No,
I thought it was
under
$10
20.
Under.
No, under
no,
20.
fuck-
Under
fuck
$20.
free. We're not talking about free right now.
$20 or under.
It's under.
20 or under.
It's under 20
Franchise,
bucks.
20 or under, buddy. Come on. You can come up with something.
It's under 20 bucks though.
I don't have my price list.
Search the database. You got
Search
it.
the
Rolodex.
database.
Search the database.
I'll
Search the
search your.
brain.
I'll search your
You got
database.
recall. Retrieval. We can
I'll
retrieve
search-
this information.
I'll search your
from the
database.
I rebought
That sounded
for
sexual.
the 3rd time Last of Us remastered. $15 the other day.
$15. That's what's remastered. That's pretty good. I'll go with that.
Yeah,
Going
Top Gun
football?
loves.
How
Top
do you
Gun.
only have
I've
$10?
already
by the
pre-ordered
way?
that.
I pre-ordered The Last of Us 2 like months ago, right?
Yeah.
They run like Black Friday sale where the pre-order is cheaper, and I'm like,
But
hey,
see,
I'm
Yeah.
getting
I don't think
punished for
y'all
ordering it
understand.
even earlier. They're like, you know,
we're
I
not
want
talking about a full-blown game that was $60 when it came out. We're talking about like under
See, I don't
$20.
know, bro. I don't know how much they were when they came
All
out.
right,
Or how
You
much.
see how
best-
You see how Defender just talked right the fuck over you, franchise? See how
Come
he is?
on, dude. Come
Fucking
on now.
rude
He
son of a
stopped
bitch.
for a second.
You,
didn't he?
he did not stop. He was in the middle
He
of a
stopped and
fucking
went,
word. He was in the middle of a word and you cut in, dude.
No.
Anyways, go ahead.
Perhaps you should manage
Go ahead,
your
get on his
portfolio.
shit some more that he didn't do the right thing.
The best shooter of all time, or not the best shooter of all time, the best game you've ever played.
I want to go with what franchise said first. What's the best? What's the PS4 game that's free that you like the best so far? Since you got the PS4, it's about 7 years now, right? We're on 6 or 7 years.
Man, I
Free game
mean,
on PS4.
Yeah, that
Wow.
you played. You were saying that you liked something. What was it?
I'll still say Rocket League, I guess.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Warframe was good, right? Wasn't
yeah, I like
Warframe good?
Warframe. Yeah.
Warframe was good, and they're still creating more content for that, which is just insane because I can't live in there. I don't mind being there for like a couple months, and then I gotta get out. Like,
Yeah, I know.
You can really
Dude,
get,
I stopped
really-
playing Warframe when I played the shit out of it and got real far, and then when I got back on it, my progress was completely reset.
Oh, that's right. They changed. Plus, they changed it because the company switched. Yeah.
That's probably
All
what
right.
happened.
It, yeah.
2 more questions, and then I gotta go to bed. Alright,
So
so,
you,
go ahead. Go ahead.
well, you didn't say you're free. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
stay
didn't
on
say-
You made
the
some
game.
On topic,
progress,
yeah, motherfucker.
but it wasn't enough.
Well, what are we talking about?
The
Free.
best
What's the
free
best
game
free
you ever played.
game? On
Oh,
PS4?
Neverwinter. Neverwinter. By
No,
far.
True?
Definitely
Yeah,
That's a great
seriously.
fucking game.
Seriously.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
You know,
Best
let me
free
tell you the
game
reason
I've
why.
Yeah.
It played exactly like World of Warcraft, and that was my favorite game
Yeah.
that I've ever played.
Me and
Ever played.
football played the fuck out of that game.
Yep. That was an
Yeah.
awesome
Man,
game.
get back on there. I'm playing the shit out of it.
Yeah, you're playing a franchise that's still kicking ass in that game.
So
Good for
I gotta
you.
make a few honorable mentions. Wasn't H1Z1 free or no? You had to pay.
Yeah, well, I think it was.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It was-
H1Z1, frickin' Blacklight Retribution was an honorable mention.
That was good a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Until
but-
Dawn, anybody in the horror genre.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Very
Until Dawn was-
complex.
that was
I mean,
good.
I didn't love it, but it was a lot of time.
It was decent.
Bitch, though.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Regular cinematic.
It's a good game.
I gotta say Gundam.
Gundam?
Right now.
Oh man,
Really?
you got me with that one. I love that shit.
Really? I can't stand that fucking game.
I love it.
Sorry.
You gotta put some hours into it.
I like
would
it.
have
You
to.
might not like it.
You know what
but
you need to do?
you like-
But the
You
first
have to
online
have-
shooter I played was like Quake, right? It was like explosions and splash damage. And
Yeah.
I think I'm a little nostalgic with it, you know.
I mean,
Oh, a little
free?
quakey. You got a little quakey going on there.
Long time ago.
A little quakiness.
Alright, best game you've ever played.
Man,
Oh,
it's hard.
God, you can't go there.
What
How
about
the
the
fuck can
best
you
one
pick
on
that?
PlayStation
You have
3?
to go through genre.
Alright,
You have to go
PlayStation
through
era.
genre.
Alright, the PlayStation.
PlayStation 3, how about that?
Alright,
Oh,
Best
whatever.
PlayStation 3.
Best PlayStation 3 game that's not Call of Duty.
alright.
And I just
Go ahead.
Last of Us again.
How about-
Really?
Man, easily. I bought my PlayStation 3 for The Last of Us.
Really? So you were late to the party. Yeah, like,
I was.
with
Last,
No, I
that was a
not
good
4.
game,
The
though.
PlayStation 3, not 4.
What
Yeah.
about Twisted Metal, the new one?
No, that
Remember
game
that?
sucked ass.
I like that
What,
shit.
black? Wasn't it black? It's been a black son.
But
The
I don't know.
controls were all fucked up. on
Top
the buttons
3,
and shit. They
I'd
were
probably
backwards.
go. It's really hard between Skyrim and Red Dead.
Yeah, Red
And
Dead
then-
was really good, yeah.
But I'm gonna
Red
tell
Dead
you,
2, and I'm
man.
playing it on the PS3 right now.
If you didn't play fucking,
And
if
there's
you didn't
people
play fucking,
online kicking ass still.
if you didn't play fucking Spec Ops: The Line, you're crazy.
Yeah, but that's Call of Duty. Remember, it can't be Call of Duty.
No, it's not Call
No,
of Duty.
it's not Call of
It's a
Duty.
shooter.
Oh,
It's a
okay, I'm
shooter.
sorry.
It's Spec
Spec
Ops:
Ops: The Line.
Spec
It's its
Ops: The
own-
Line.
its
It's a
own
game. It's a third-person shooter.
Civilization
No, it was a good
Revolution
game.
was one of my favorite.
Civilization Revolution.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Yep.
if I played that son of a bitch.
What about you,
Yeah.
John?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say one of the Fallouts. Probably Fallout New Vegas. I really enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, that's
At the time, I did. And now
That's
I've
probably
gone back and I
4.
played it. Now I've gone back and I played it, and it's a lot. It's not enough action. Because the way to make a video game is, like, every so many seconds there has to be action. And what they've done is they created where there's more action, and every second, like the time frame is shortened up, right? Instead of like being every 20 or 30 seconds, they bring it down like 18, whatever it is there.
Right.
But it plays slow, but it's still enjoyable. but I'm playing through it again. But I don't enjoy it as much as I did the first time. When it first came out, I think that was where it was. Fallout 3, Fallout 4 for me.
Well, yeah.
Alright, I got a question. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
We're not gonna say like what do you think is the best game, because there's differences in time periods, or you can't hold a game made when we first started playing compared to
Right.
what we do now.
Exactly.
Okay. So what was the
Fucking
game
Tetris.
you spent the most time and had the most fun on?
Oh,
Which
trying
one
to
held your
complete?
attention, and which one held your attention?
Dude, my
the longest,
entire
and
life-
you enjoyed it the
Oh,
Warcraft.
Hear mine?
Good
Go
answer.
ahead.
Yeah.
My entire life, there was this game I had when I was a kid called Tecmo Super Bowl. I used to
That
play
was a
that
popular
shit
game.
every fucking day, all the time. I can't think of a single game I spent more time on than that. So there you go.
and that was on the PS3, or that was just a game?
That
It
was
doesn't
on
matter
regular
what
No,
system
that was-
you
Okay.
need.
Okay. Yeah.
What about you?
Your entire life.
I think, like cabinets, because when I was playing video games, they were arcades, you know. And
Yeah.
Defender, the game Defender is my most favorite of all time, because I sucked at it, but I loved it so much. But definitely was Pac-Man. Sit down, Pac-Man game. Love the shit out of that fucking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, franchise?
Just gotta be SOCOM 1 or SOCOM 2. And Final Fantasy 11, I spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah. As far as the PS3 game goes, for the longest time I only had 3 games, and the first 3 games I started out in 2010 playing was Need for Speed Shift, which is my first platinum, and it took me forever to get it. And MW2, and then I had Tiger Woods 09. And those 3 games I played for probably the first year,
Dude,
if not
That
longer than
Tiger
that.
Woods shit was so badass. Did you buy
I
the one where
played
it had
all of those, the whole entire franchise.
where it had
I
all the
played.
great golfers and shit? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that
dude,
that
was
was
badass.
yeah. I played all of them. Not